Hi everybody, it's Cathy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a tag video. Nobody tagged me, so I tagged myself. And it is the More Than Makeup Get to Know Me tag. I've seen a few ladies do this tag. So if you haven't already clicked the subscribe button, I sure hope that you will go ahead and do that. It's absolutely free. I would love it if you joined our little family here at Catherine's Life. So there are 10 questions, and I will list them below in the description box in case you have a channel and you would like to do this tag. So question number 1 is, what's your favorite thing about where you live? I think the favorite thing, or the thing that I appreciate the most, is that where I live, we seem to be protected from a lot of the violent summer storms that people surrounding us get. We don't really have to worry about flooding or tornadoes, although we can get tornado warnings, but we seem to be protected in a little pocket where we live. So I'm very thankful that we don't have to worry about those scary storms that a lot of different regions seem to be getting more and more these days. Question number 2, who in your life inspires you the most? That's a hard question. You know, I've never really sat down and thought about who inspires me the most. I think I would have to say probably my parents, because my parents were born at the end of World War II, and they lived through part of the Depression. They didn't have much growing up, and I think that they were fairly successful, especially raising 5 kids on one income for the time that we grew up. My dad's no longer with us, as you know. It will be a year and a few days that he's passed away. I miss him dearly because he was a good friend. We shared many common interests. And I think that my father inspired me a lot because he was a very kind person and always helping other people. And I like to think that I have some of his qualities. My mom is more shy and in the background. She inspires me as well. I mean, she raised 5 kids. She was a stay-at-home mom, and that was no easy task either. So I definitely have to say my parents. Number 3, what are you afraid of? That's a tough question. Like, I'm afraid of things like snakes and stuff like that, but on a deeper level, what I'm afraid of, I guess, is because I've had a lot of loss of people in my life, I'm probably afraid of growing old and not having many of my family members left. Unfortunately, I've been probably to more funerals than I have to weddings because I had a huge extended family, and of course, being the youngest, you watch people die. I guess that's what I'm afraid of the most, is probably just being old and not having friends and loved ones around me. Number 4. What's the one thing you wish you could tell your teenage self? Oh boy, so many things. I would sit her down and say, Cathy, believe in yourself, have confidence, do whatever you want to do. Who cares what anybody else says or thinks about what you're doing? What matters most is that you believe in yourself and you do what makes you happy, and do it for you. Don't do it for anybody else. And I think that would have been great advice because I struggled with low self-esteem most of my life. And I think that changed for me probably around the time I was 45. I'm not saying that I'm perfect and have tons of self-esteem. I don't, but I'm certainly have more than what I did as a young woman. So I guess I would have wished that I would have tried more things before I settled down and just believed in myself. Number 5, what's something people would be surprised to learn about you? Geez, that's a tough one. Honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna have to give that some thought. I really don't know. I know how to breed a cow. I've assisted in many births of animals. Of course, being on a farm. I'm gonna have to come back to that one because I feel like I'm an open book. I don't know if there's anything that would surprise people. Number 6, how do you relax and de-stress? By watching YouTube videos, by playing Scrabble or Bejeweled. That's how I de-stress. Number 7, why do you love makeup? I love skincare more than I love makeup, but I do like playing with makeup and seeing how I can transform my look. I think wearing makeup makes me feel better about myself. If I'm having a day where I'm kind of just feeling, you know, a little bit off and I put on some lip gloss and like I've said, my eyebrows, that just perks me up. But I love skincare. My passion is with skincare. Who was the very first YouTuber you can remember watching? I think the very first YouTuber I watched was Marnie Goldberg. And then soon after that, I found Natalie, the beauty diva, and Natalie just immediately reached out to me and embraced me, and I've just fallen in love with her, and I consider her a good YouTube friend. Hi, Natalie. And I think I also discovered Mary Ellen at the same time. Hi, Mary Ellen. I love Mary Ellen too. She is a dear, dear friend. They're both very near and dear to my heart. I've met so many wonderful ladies. I don't want to leave anybody out because I love you all, and if I'm not mentioning you, I feel bad that I forgot you, but I haven't forgot you. It's just there's so many. And just know that if I watch you, I love you. And if I don't watch it, it's because I don't know that you have a channel, so leave me a comment and I'll go check out your channel. Number 9, tell us a favorite childhood memory. Well, I don't have one specific childhood memories. I have several memories. Every summer, my family would go camping the last 2 weeks of July when my dad would get holidays. And we started out in a tent, then we went to a tent trailer, and then in later years we had like a hardtop travel trailer. My father and I used to love going canoeing early in the morning. Like I'm talking 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. It was so peaceful. We would be out paddling and you'd hear the loons and you'd see them swimming by with their little babies. And my dad taught me how to fish, and I remember like catching a 2-pound bass and it pulling the canoe around, and you swear that I had caught a shark, and just seeing like the joy in my dad's face watching me have fun. Those memories are precious. I wouldn't change my childhood for anything. So, and sitting around at night around a campfire with my family and just talking and just having fun. I miss those times. You know, when you're a kid, you want time to pass so quickly, but oh, I'm sorry. As you get old, you wish you could turn back the clock and go back to those times. Oh, that question hit me hard. The last question is, what is your favorite book, or if you're not a reader, what is your favorite movie? Probably my favorite book I read a long time ago, like maybe 15, 20 years ago, and it was The Pilot's Wife. I believe the author was Anita Shreve. She was on Oprah's book club, and I remember I read that book 2 or 3 times, and it was basically, well, maybe I shouldn't say too much about it. It's about the life of a pilot and, I guess, his secret life. So I won't say too much about it in case you haven't read it. I don't want to ruin it for you. But I'll recommend it to you because it is one of my very favorite books that I've ever read. This tag was a lot of fun. So thank you to me for tagging me. I like tag videos. They're kind of fun. Makes you think about things. And it gives me an opportunity to share a little bit about myself with you. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. And if you're still watching and not a subscriber, please go ahead, join my family, click that subscribe button. Most importantly, have a wonderful day, and I will see you very, very soon in my next video. Bye.